For Kenya, the international pressure is on. The political chaos sparked by the disputed December elections has raised worldwide attention and concern.
No peace! No peace!
Turmoil. The streets of Kisumu continue in chaos. A crisis that was started after the December elections won by President Mwai Kibaki but questioned by the opposition and international observers. January had seen sign of hope from the bitter rivals.
Today, you have taken the first vital steps in resolving the electoral dispute and conflict that has ravaged this country.
I will personally lead our country in promoting unity, tolerance, peace, and harmony among our Kenyans.
Kenya, a prosperous and once peaceful nation of 36 million, was always seen as one of the more stable countries in the region, a role that Washington is keen on preserving. Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice voiced concern during her trip to Nairobi.
This is a crisis that needs to end and needs to end soon.
Former UN Secretary General Kofi Annan is also involved. He has spent the last several weeks mediating both the ruling party of President Mwai Kibaki and the opposition led by Raila Odinga.
This is a process that has full support of the European Union, the US administration, the African Union, and the United Nations. The full international community is engaged, and they would want to see this issue resolved as quickly as possible.
Violence and riots have engulfed Kenya in bloodshed. Ethnic clashes have pitted the Kikuyu tribe supporters of Kibaki against the Luo tribe supporters of Odinga. More than 1,000 people have died in the conflict. The United States supports a political compromise that will hopefully calm the tension.
It can't be that there is simply the illusion of power sharing. It has to be real. And by the way, sharing in the responsibility also means putting aside forever, for good, all means of violence.
Support from the international community is crucial to maintain one of the few success stories in the African continent. But Kenya's future remains uncertain even after all of the international pressure. The opposition party threatens mass protests because of a lack of progress in striking a deal. And for Kenyans, this means waiting for a return of more stable days. Norlane Kawaja, CNN, Washington.